What is good with y'all, man? So it's that time of the month. We do this every month. We rate all the theme teams pretty much at the end of the month. We got 32 teams to go through, so let's go ahead and go right into this. Obviously, throughout the list, I might rearrange people as the list, more names get on there and, shit starts to pan out. So if I move people around, don't be surprised. But first up, we got the Jets. So let's just get right to this. We're going to actually be using MuttGG to look at the theme teams or whatever. So yeah, we're Jets are the first team. Let's get it. So the Jets, and we're really going to be looking at skill position players. We're not going to be looking a whole lot at offensive line, defensive line. We're really going to be looking at QBs, running backs, receivers, maybe tight ends, cornerbacks, safeties, and maybe you have a really good edge rusher, stuff like that. So let's go right into this. First up, we got the Jets. They got Vic, they got Fitzpatrick, Zach Wilson. They got a lot of options at QB. Running backs, they got Curtis Martin, LT, pretty fucking nice. Wide receivers, Brandon Marshall, Corey Davis, Josh Cribbs. So that's a legit receiving core right there. They don't have a tight end, which is it's not the biggest deal in the world, right? They're not gonna fucking die. Corners, they got Aaron Glenn and Darrelle Revis. So I like Revis, he's cool, but Aaron Glenn, if I'm not mistaken, is like either 5'9" or 5'8", very, very small. So they don't have big corners, but they do have some solid options out there. Safeties, we got Ronnie Lott and Marcus May, Ed Reed, Jamal Adams. So the Jets team is kind of nice. I think a good spot for them. I don't know if I want to go S, but we could damn sure go A, and then we'll see as we go along if we want to put them in S. But that is they're pretty fucking good, right? Next up here, we got the Cowboys. So the Cowboys do not have a QB. That's a big no-no. That's a big no. They do have Zeke for the back. That's cool. Receivers, they got Miles Austin. He's a W. Amari, Joey Galloway, Roy Williams, and CD. So they got that's a pretty good receiving core. Tight end, they got Billy Joe Dupree. He is really fucking good. See what else we got here. So cornerbacks, Byron Jones, Trayvon Diggs, Aaron Glenn, that's fucking absurd. And Mel Renfro, apparently you can put a free safety or strong safety, and Byron you can put a free safety. Free safety, they got Roy Williams, strong safety Keanu Neal. Jesus Christ, Dallas is, dog. And then they got Van Der Esch, they got Charles Haley. Dallas is gonna have to be S. They're a little too cracked out. They gotta relax a little bit. And honestly, now that we looked at the Jets, I think we can put the Jets at S as well. And we'll actually put them over Dallas because they have a QB and they don't. All right, next up, who do we got here? Oh, Detroit, the Lions. The Lions. So the Lions got Stafford. It's not, really ideal, but it's like whatever. Running back, they got Reggie Bush, so that's still cool. Receivers, Calvin Johnson, Roy Williams, Marvin Jones, Kenny Galladay. So not a terrible receiving core, you know what I mean? They don't have a tight end. Corners, they got this Lem Barney, Phillip Buckman, Trufant, Schley. Free safety, Calvin Johnson. Forgot all about that fucking card. This team is all right. It's nothing. It's not the worst in the world. I say we go. We could go B for the Lions. We could go B. They're not terrible. All right. Next up, we got the Rams. The Rams. So they got Fitzpatrick, Matthew Stafford. Fitz isn't the worst in the world at all. They don't really have a running back. That's definitely something. Receivers, they got Kupp, Woods, Djax, Cooks, Watkins. That's a nice ass receiving core. So we got Kevin Green, Clay Matthews, Jared Cook at tight end. That is a big W. That is big. That is huge. Corners, we got Ramsey, Peters, Talib. That's those are pretty good corners, dog. Shit. They don't really have safeties though. That is definitely a problem. And in these corners, none of the corners you can really says change to safety. So But the Rams are still pretty good though. We'll go B. Put them over the Lions. All right, next up we got the Eagles. This is probably not gonna get. This probably isn't gonna look too good, boys. But we got Vic and Wentz W's. We got Ronnie Brown and Deuce Staley W's. Receivers, we got Miles Austin, Deshaun Jackson, Davante. That's a good receiving core. Tight ends, nothing. Corners, we got Slay, Sidney Jones, Avante Maddox. Oh God. But actually, Eric Rowe, you can put a corner. So actually, it's Slay, Sidney, and Eric Rowe. Relax. All right, free safety, we got B-Dog. Strong safety, we're gonna be getting Jordan Poyer tomorrow, but you know, you can put Anthony Harris there. We're actually not as bad as I thought we were, but we're still not very good. I'm still gonna have to put a C. We are C. I'm sorry, boys. Got to keep it the real. Can't be capping now. All right, Patriots next. The Pats. All right, so they got Tom Brady, Mac Jones, and Cameron Newton. All very good options. They're all very good. Running backs, Curtis Martin, Cordell Patterson, Kevin Falk. 3 good running backs. Lots of options. Receivers, Randy Moss, Brandon Cooks, and Galloway. I mean, Galloway's kind of washed, but Cooks and Moss are, you know, nice as shit. Tight ends, they got Rob fucking Gronkowski. I see a lot of fucking names here on defense. Corners, they got this O'Neal guy. I remember him. Mike Haynes, Jason McCourty, Talib, Gilmore, Revis. Holy shit. Safeties, they got Eric Rowe, Rodney Harrison. Yeah, the Patriots kind of fucking amazing. Do I want to? Are they S though? I feel like they're very close to S. But they're not. I feel like they're very borderline S, but I'm not gonna give it to them because I don't think they are. All right, Bengals. Bengals got Fitzmagic. That's cool. Running back, they got Giovanni Bernard. That card's not very good, I'll be honest. That Joe Mixon card is probably better than that. Receivers, they got AJ Green, Charlie Joyner, Hasman Zadis, Shipley, Marv. Okay, so that's a pretty good receiving core. These 3 guys right here, W's, definitely W's. Tight ends, nothing really. AJ Hawk. Let's see. So corners, they got O'Neal, Hilton, Trey Waynes. Yikes. Jesse Bates, he's a W. Roy Will. Reggie Nelson. I mean, the Bengals aren't like terrible, to be honest. I mean, they're not great. We'll put them C over Philly, but they're not. They're very close to B. They're close. All right. So Minnesota's starting QB is Teddy Bridgewater. This is probably gonna get very ugly. Running back Cordell Patterson. That's pretty good. See Linval Joseph, Michael Pierce, Randy Moss, Stephon Diggs, Ahmad Rashad. So that's a very good receiving core. They don't have a tight end. Right outside linebacker Bradrick Thomas, cornerback Xavier Rhodes, Pat Pete, Trey Waynes. Oh Lord, free safety Anthony Harris, strong safety Harrison Smith. Yeah, I'll be honest, the Vikings are bad. They are bad. This is going to be our first F team. They're bad. That's a bad team. All right. Cardinals. The Cardinals got Matt Leinart. That card sucks. This is going to get ugly. JJ Watt. Chase Edmonds at running back. That's very, very good. Receivers, we got AJ Green, Ahmad Rashad. That's pretty fucking good. I mean, shit. We got Isaiah Simmons, Devontae Campbell. Corners, we got Antrell Rowe, Malcolm Butler, Byron Murphy. Okay, free safety Larry Wilson, DJ Schweringer, Buda Baker, Tyron. I mean, the Cardinals are alright. We'll put them B. Over the Lions, nah. Put them under the Lions. Alright, Atlanta's next. The Falcons. Let's see what the Falcons got. So the Falcons got Mr. Vic, already a W. They got Cordell Patterson, Mike Davis. I don't know how good the Mike Davis card is, but I do know Cordell's. He's a monster. Receivers, they just got Roddy White, Julio. They threw Devin Hester in there. We're not going to really count it, but they got Calvin Ridley and Andre Rice, and that is a fucking amazing receiver core. Tight end Kyle Pitts just got an upgrade. AJ Hawk, Devontae Campbell, Deion Jones. Jesus. Cornerbacks though, it's not looking too good. True fine. Deion Sanders. Oh Lord have mercy. Safeties are not apparent. They only have Keon O'Neal. Wow, the Falcons team was actually going to be really. I was really going to say like, yo, this Atlanta team is probably going to be A, but defense was not apparent. But I will still give them B. I'll still give them B because their offense was nice as shit, but the defense just sucked. It's dog shit. All right, Chargers. They got the Derby. They got Unitas. Damn, I forgot about Unitas. Ronnie Brown, LT. Cool. Receivers, they got Joyner, Allworth, Mike Williams. So, I mean, Allworth obviously because every team can, but Chargers would probably still use him just because. Not the best receiving core. Tight ends, though, they got Antonio Gates, John Mackey, Jared. I mean, this might be the best fucking tight end lineup I've seen yet. God damn. All right, corners, they got Desmond King, Casey Hayward, Asante. Oh, this is bad. Oh, the defense is nasty. Oh, it's bad. Chargers. I don't want to give them F, dog, but fuck, y'all are going F. Under Minnesota. It's a bad team right there. All right, the Bears. The Bears quarterback is Justin Fields. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Cordell, Raheem. Pretty good running backs. Ratliff, Tommy Harris. Receivers, we got Brandon Marshall, Roy Williams. Okay, I mean, it's not terrible. Jimmy Graham for tight end. Jimmy Graham is nice as fuck. Robert Quinn. Corners, we got Antrell Roll, Trufant, Fuller. Free safety, Eddie Jackson. Oh, God. Adrian Amos for strong safety. I mean, oh, man. The Bears are borderline F, but I'm not going to do it to them. Are they better than the Eagles? No, they are not, but I'm not going to put them F. They are very borderline. They are very borderline. All right, Packers. The Pack. Where's the Pack? All right. So they got A-Rod. That's already huge. Reggie White, Kenny Clark, Aaron Jones, Amon Green. This Habana guy, he's pretty good. Wide receivers, they got Andre Rison. Devontae Adams is a 90? How the fuck is this guy? How's he a 90? Hold on. How the fuck are you? Oh, he's been getting hella plus ones, hasn't he? So he can get him up to 90 speed on a theme team. He still fucking sucks, though. Yeah, this receiving core is ass as hell. They got Clay Matthews, Jared Cook, and Jimmy Graham, AJ Hawk, Devontae Campbell, Ted Hendricks, Charles Woodson, Casey Hayward, Jair Alexander, Micah Hyde, Adrian Amos. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty mid-ass team. Honestly, I'm thinking Green Bay like a C, honestly, to be honest here. They're pretty mid. Pretty fucking mid. I'll put them over Philly, though, because their defense kind of made up for it. But, yeah, a little mid. All right. Denver. Starter is Teddy Bridgewater. They're going to lose a lot of points for that. They don't have a running back. What in the fuck is this team? What? All right, receivers, they got Brandon Marshall, David Moore, Emmanuel Sanders, Shaquille Barrett, Von Miller. Tight ends, Vernon Davis. That's huge. DeMarcus Ware. Corners, they got O'Neal, Talib, Surtain, Boye. So they got corners. They do. Safeties, B-Dog. Strong safety, Kareem. I mean, their offense was ass as fuck, but the defense is really nice. So I think the defense will put them at B. Honestly, over Arizona. Yeah, honestly, I think I'd go over Arizona. Next up, we got the Seahawks. Like, their offense is so bad, but you gotta understand, like, the defense is so nice, it would kind of be worth, for the defense. All right, so the Seahawks got Russell Wilson. That card sucks. They got Jadeveon Clowney, Amon Green. He's cool. Receivers, Brandon Marshall, Tyler Lockett, Jerry Rice, Hasmanzada, Galloway. That's cracked. Jimmy Graham, Everett, Brian Bosworth. Corners, Shaquille Griffin, Sidney Jones, Trey Flowers. Oh, God. Free safety, Quandre Diggs. Strong safety, Cam Chancellor, Jamal Adams. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. This is I think they're a B team. They're B. I I think I would go. I think we go under Atlanta. I think that's cool. All right, we got the Bills. The Bills could be kind of nice. The Bills could be kind of nice, I feel like. So they got Josh Allen, Fitzpatrick, Reggie Bush, Thurman Thomas. Okay. Vernon Butler, D tackle. They got Gregory Russell. Receivers, they got Stephon Woods, Ahmad Rashad, Sammy. That's nice. Don't got a tight end. Trying to see who else, anybody else here. I'm not really looking at offensive linemen. Corners, they got Gilmore, Tre'Davious White. That's where it ends. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of those cards. Free safety, Micah Hyde. Yeah, this team's actually ass. This is definitely a C team. I don't even think they're better than our team. I think they're right under Philly, to be honest. A lot of mid teams. I feel like we used to always be AS, but there's a lot of fucking mid-ass teams. The Browns, they don't have a quarterback. They got Clowney, they got Chubb and Raheem. Receivers, we got Miles Austin, Andre Rison, Josh Cribbs, Odell, Myles Garrett, Carl Banks, Ozzie Newsome. Corners, Jason McCourty, Joe Hayden. Yeah, I mean, this is not a very good team, dog. I mean, Poor is actually getting an upgrade tomorrow, so we can count that, but I guess we could say B. Honestly, no, I'm gonna say C. I'm gonna give them a very high C. Very, very high. All right, Houston. I feel like Houston's gonna be a shocker. I feel like the Texans shocking are gonna be kind of decent. Quarterback, they got Fitzpatrick, not bad. Running back, Ronnie Brown, Ahmad Green. They got J.J. Watt, Clowney, Malik Collins, Will Fuller, Andre Johnson, Brandon Cooks. I mean, hey, look, this is kind of nice. Right outside linebacker, they got Ed Reed. I forgot all about that weird shit. Corners, A.J. Boye, Aaron Glenn, Philip Buckman, Desmond King, DJ Swearinger for safety, Ed Reed for safety, Kareem Jackson. But no, I mean, this is a good ass team. This is borderline S, but is it better than Patriots? No, but it damn sure is A. It's crazy how such a poverty team could be such a good team in Madden. Isn't that crazy how that shit works? All right, the Colts, they got Wentz, who's a pretty good card actually. They got Jonathan Taylor, he just got a card, he's real nice. Al Woods, DeForest Buckner. Receivers, Andre Johnson, Josh Cribbs, Andre Rison, okay. John Mackey for tight end. Justin Houston, Darius Leonard, Gary Brackett, Ted Hendricks. Cornerbacks, they got Xavier Rhodes. That's it. That's yikes. Oh, they don't have any safeties. It's gonna be another B team, but it's a pretty good B team. I feel like. Because the thing is, like, are they better than Atlanta? That's what it comes down to, and I think I actually will put them over Atlanta, surprisingly. All right, Jaguars. All right, so they got Trevor Lawrence still, which, I mean, he's usable, right? They got Tony Brackens, James Robinson, and they got Etienne. I think that's how you say his name. Receivers, they got, I mean, fuck, is Andre Rison played for every team in the league? God damn. Andre Rison, Shipley, Marvin Jones. Not the greatest receiving core. Not the greatest. I'm not seeing a whole lot of big names here. I'll be honest here. Corners, they got Ramsey, Aaron Glenn, AJ Boye, Shaq Griffin. That's a good corner group. No free safety. Strong safety, they got Reggie Nelson. I mean, honestly, and they got Matthew Wright as a kicker. That means something. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think we could go. I think we go B, right? Over Seattle is the question. Over Seattle? Nah, not over Seattle. All right, Chiefs next. Chiefs. Let's see what the Chiefs got. So they still got Patty Mahomes. That's kind of ass. They got this guy. Can't pronounce his name. Priest Holmes. That's a W. Chris Jones. Andre Rison, Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watt. I mean, I swear to God, how many teams has Andre Rison played for? This is insane. It's a solid receiving core, though. Not bad. Tight ends, they got Kelsey. It's W. Derek Johnson, Nick Bolton, Derek Thomas. Corners, we got Peters, Revis, Snead. We got Bernard Pollard and Tyrann Matthew. So I mean, it's, you know, is it close to A? It's close to an A tier team, I say, but it's not though. It's not though. I think we're gonna go over the Lions. We could go over the Lions, but not, they're not over the Rams though. They're not. All right, 49ers. This should be pretty good. The Niners should be pretty good. So their best quarterback is Trey Lance. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, Reggie Bush. They got Raheem. They got DeForest Buckner, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Debo, Emmanuel. Pretty good. They got Bosa, Kevin Green, Charles Haley, Vernon Davis, George Kittle, Fred Warner, Ronnie Lott at corner. That's interesting. Why is he not his 90 overall as a corner apparently? Okay. Why their corners actually suck? What the fuck? I thought this was gonna be an A tier team. This is pretty B. This is pretty B. It's gonna be a high B. I'll go under the Lions, but yeah, there's a lot of B tier teams. This is interesting. All right, the Saints. I feel like I remember last time the Saints team was bad. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna be crazy now. Teddy Two Gloves. Oh God. Reggie Bush, Williams. Receivers, they got Marcus Colston, Brandon Cooks, Michael Thomas, yikes, Peyton Turner, Jared Cook, Jimmy Graham. They got Aaron Glenn. I mean, Aaron Glenn's played for every fucking team. Marshawn Lattimore, True Font. Not a terrible, you know, cornerback group. They got Swearinger, Marcus Williams. I mean, really, it's not a terrible team, to be honest. It just sucks that, I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad team. It's gonna be B though. It's gonna be B, but it's not the worst. Not at all. All right, Giants next. Giants. Let's see the Giants. So they got Phil Simms and Daniel Jones. Could be worse, right? Michael Strahams. They got Saquon, Linval Joseph, Dalvin Tomlinson. They got the Zonk, Brandon Marshall, Galladay, Odell, Carl Banks, Evan Ingram at tight end. They got Lawrence Taylor, Jason Pierre-Paul, Antrell Roll, Janoris Jenkins. Jesus, okay. Logan Ryan's getting a car tomorrow. Landon Kyle. This is definitely where at and see, I say. We'll go under Buffalo. The Panthers. They got a 79 overall team. Holy shit. All right, so they got Cam Newton. That's a W. Reggie White. They got Christian McCaffrey, Vernon Butler, David Moore, Curtis said. This is probably one of the worst receiving corps we've seen, I'll be honest. This is definitely bad. Mike Rucker. They don't have a tight end. They got Kevin Green, Stephon Gilmore, Boye Horn, Dante Jackson, Chin. Yeah, they're F. We'll put them at the top of the F, though. They're on the top of the shit mountain. Oh, we're not even going to look at the Raiders, I'll be honest. We're just going to put them in S, actually. Just put them... I'm not even going to look at them. I'm not. There's no point, because we already know they're fucking insane. All right, Bucks. Let's look at the Bucks. The Bucks should be pretty crazy. They got Giovanni Bernard's ass, Al Woods, Leroy Selman, Warren Sapp, Vita Vey. I mean, that's a fucking... There's depth there, isn't there? Shit, receivers. Mike Evans, D-Jax, Galloway, Shipley. They got Sue, Shaq Barrett, Rob, Devin White, Roderick Thomas, Jason Pierre-Paul, Talib, Bucknan, Rivas. Okay, free safety, Mike Edwards, Swearinger. Yeah, they're pretty good. We could go A. We could definitely go A. Over Houston, H-Town. Yeah, we go over H-Town, but not over the Patriots. That's a pretty solid team. We got the Titans next. Titans, I feel like are gonna be really good. They got Fitzpatrick, Vince Young, Ryan Tannehill, Javon Kearse, Davian Clowney, Derrick Henry. Receivers, they got Randy Moss, Andre Johnson, Julio Jones, Corey Davis, Charlie Joyner, AJ Brown. Oh my God, Jared Cook, Winovich, I can't say his name. Bud Dupree. God damn. Harold Landry, Brian Arakpo, Jason McCourty, Malcolm Butler, Desmond King, Kevin Byard, Jack Tatum. I mean, it's a good ass team. This is S. This is fucking S. I'm gonna put him over Dallas for sure. But do I put him over the Jets? Yes. That Titans team I like. The only thing I would say is their downfall was the cornerback room was a little it was just all right, but they had so much depth around everywhere. It was like shit. The Ravens should be pretty good. We got Lamar, Haloti Nada, Michael Pierce, Brandon Williams, Priest Holmes, Ricky Williams, Raheem. Juszczyk getting an upgrade tomorrow. Hosman Zada, Marquise Brown, Sammy, Devin Hester, Justin Houston. Tight ends, we got Darren Waller, CJ Mosley, linebackers. Pretty good, right? Ed Reeve, right outside linebacker. Cornerback, Marcus Peters, Marlon Humphrey. Safeties, we got Ed, Bernard Pollard. Yeah, I mean, this is, I'd give him A. I'd give him A. Probably not the highest A. They'd probably go the lowest, but A is A. Steelers, they got Mr. Vick, Stephon Tuitt, Deuce Staley, Najee, Al Woods. They got Claypool, Emmanuel Sanders, not a very good receiving core. Cameron Hayward, Ingram. They got some defensive studs though. Devin Bush getting an upgrade tomorrow. Joey Porter, Joe Hayden, Hilton, Minka. This team is kind of questionable. I will put them at the top of the C tier. They are the top of the C. And it was really because of their defense, because the offense is kind of ass. All right, Washington should be probably crazy, right? Where the hell is Washington at? Steelers, Seahawks, Raiders. Oh, here they go. Football team. All right, Fitzpatrick. They got Montez Sweat, Sean Alexander, Jonathan Allen, Deshaun Jackson, Galloway, Curtis, Carl Banks. They got Terry, Vernon Davis, Arakpo, Bucknan, Sean Taylor, Swearinger. I mean, I don't know. This team is just kind of like, all right. Like, I'll give it B, but it's not a very high B. It's not going to be a very high B. Last team is the Dolphins. Surprise. Usually Washington is that team, and they just haven't aged very well. Dolphins got Marino, Fitzpatrick, Tannehill, Ronnie Brown, Reggie Bush, Thurman Thomas, Ricky Williams. They got the Zonk. They got Ndamukong Suh, Brandon Marshall, Will Fuller, Jalen Waddle. Holy shit. They got Yasicki, Sayal, Joey Porter, Robert Quinn, Kyle Van Noy, Byron Jones, Jason McCourty, Minkah Fitzpatrick, Eric Rowe. I like this team. We could go A. Very low A. Boom. There we go. That's all the teams rated. The S tiers are the Raiders, Titans, Jets, and Cowboys. The honorable mentions at A: Patriots, Bucks, Texans, Ravens, Dolphins, and the shit show teams: Panthers, Vikings, Chargers. Honorable mentions: the Bears, Giants, and Bills. That's right. Eagles are not an honorable mention for the shit show. We just made the cut. But yeah, so let me know, what do you guys think? Did we mess up on any of these? It's hard. It's 32 teams. You know, there's so many teams we got to go over. We just do it on the fly and get it cracking. But that is pretty much going to do it, though, boys. Like, comment, subscribe, man. And your boy is out.